Hey, hello, Dinata. How are you? Hey, what's up, Mendez? What's good? Good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? How's your week? Oh, how's your week so far? A hug, a kiss. Oh, thank you. So this is pretty much the sketch we want to be working with. I'm gonna plant the eye somewhere here, right? The eye somewhere here. I'm using a 0.01 pen, so it's gonna be very light. Then as I sketch, I would change it. All right, how cool. Nice. Thank you, Christian. All right, so I'm gonna change my pen. Get a bit thicker pen to help me define certain areas. Later on, I'm gonna color this one much darker, but as it stands, I'm just gonna make it a bit, it's just simple lines. So far so good. The lines and the proportion and the layout is pretty good. Now, I'm always working on the fur. That's when the tricky part is, where you want to move your pen very random, but you don't want it to be so random that it doesn't follow any specific pattern. You know, sounds like an oxymoron, but make it random, but it still follows a pattern. You know, when they say there's chaos in, what's the phrase? There's order in chaos. There's chaos in all. Yeah, I think it's like that. There's order in chaos. Right? So I have this. So the edges, I'm gonna go a bit rough. Scribble it and scribble it. Scribble. 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 Right? Like that. So it gives it that fur nature. So the scribbles here, that's gonna give me the shadow. So around this neck here, I'm gonna do a little bit more scribbles here. But at this point, I wouldn't touch the what you call it, the whiskers yet. All right. So we have this, and I'm gonna do the same scribble here to get the eyes. Sorry, the fur around this area and the shadows. Hey, thank you. They need her. So you make more scribbles in between the legs here, because that's where the shadows would be. So we want this place to be dense as possible as we can get it. Right. So I just go like that. So I'll put in more scribbles here. Then I'm doing more here, right? Because the leg here is a bit folded. So underneath here, we're gonna have. So I would imagine that the light source is coming in from this side. So for that matter, this area will be darker and there will be more lights in this side. All right, so we'll keep that in mind, and we're gonna scribble this area. So for this moment, I was just gonna make a lot of scribbles without any so adding fur here, and I'll come to this side and I'll do more here because this place is overexposed, so I wouldn't do much here. I'm just gonna do more, add a lot more scribbles. At this point I don't want to do too much, right? Just a little bit, and I'll build upon it. Right, in the beginning you just set the tone and you go from there. Try not to do too much in the beginning. Right? I've seen a couple of videos here and there where when people are sketching, they'll do a lot in the beginning. Right? They'll take this area and they'll populate it and grow from there. Yeah, if you can get it working like that, I think it's great. More power to you. But for me, I really like to build off little by little, right? So that the entire work would come alive. neck area is missing, so I'm gonna add in a little bit more strokes here to help identify the neck. Now if you see the neck, so I take the time and I add in more scribbles in this area because I want this area to be very dark, right? And you know, in the beginning I put the tail here, but then right now I realized that the proportion is not right. It has to be somewhere here, but I wouldn't fuss too much. I will just go with it. We're gonna add in more scribbles here, just to get it populated and dense, right? So this is a story about a cat that he got lost in the streets, right? This cat got lost in the street and he's trying to find his way home. So how can he find his way home? It's by being himself and moving around, right? He's trying to trace his path back to where he came from. So he stops and he looks up to see if he can get a couple of information from where he was. Does that make sense? Right, so we have the eyes here. Now I kind of like how the eyes look, but that is just a fraction of what we're gonna do. at the moment all of the space is gonna be very I like that tiny thing that cats have here. I never understand why the fur just goes behind like this. So I'm gonna add in more scribbles this area, right? Just to pronounce it a little bit more, making it a little bit more cute, right? That's it. So I'll put in a little more scribbles here, and for one for the shadows and also for the fur. Right, adding more. So at this point, I think so far so good. There's a little bit more, but we're not done. Don't worry. I'm trying to set the mid-tones and the adding some strokes here. Right, like this. Very, very good. Very good. All right, so I'm gonna work on the neck. This area should be a little bit much more darker. I'm gonna change my pen and take a smaller pen and just work on it. Add more information here. I really want this place should be a little bit more darker, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, nice. And this area as well will be a lot more darker. And the tail, this is gonna be the tail. This is very important. Please, if you're watching and you like what I'm doing, kindly do me a favor, drop a like and subscribe. Thank you so much. So I think the scribble is so far so good. It's nothing that I'm not happy with. At the moment, I'm gonna work on the eyes. I feel like the eyes can be a little bit more beautiful. So I want the eyeball to appear a little bit spherical. I don't want it to just be so flat. So I'm just gonna shade the corners a little bit. So around the ears here, I'm gonna make it a little bit more, needs a little bit more strokes. Here as well, needs a little bit more strokes. Right, nice. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna change my pen and take a much thicker pen and just design around the eyes, make it pop a little bit more. Alright, so I'm gonna take my a fine liner pen and come here. This area needs to be a lot more darker. Alright. Right like that. And his nostrils as well should be a little much darker. Alright. That's it, right? The nostrils should be darker. And I'm gonna zoom a bit closer. Right. And his nostrils get darker. And this area as well. His eyes. Woo! It's looking sexy. So beautiful. Oh, my eye. Looking so good. Nice. What is your name? Once a dream, now achievement. Congratulations on hitting 1K. Thank you, man. What is your name? My name is just my channel name, EB. Alright, so now just gonna work on the eyebrow, get it darker. Alright. Okay. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of work on the nose. And some other areas. So this area needs to be a bit darker. I just wanna, hi EB, my name is Mark. Hey Mark, how you doing? Is it, I have a friend whose name is Mark, my old friend. Is it that Mark? Oh, there's a different Mark. Hi Mark, are you still there? Let me know if you're still there. I wanna know if you do the whiskers here. Alright. No, it's different? Oh, okay. Because I had a friend when I started this YouTube channel. His name was Mark, and he was always on my live stream, and we used to talk. Sometimes he would be the only one watching, and by then I think I had only like I think 200 subscribers, and he would show up every time, and we'll have a good conversation. And he got busy with school, so he wasn't showing up as much. So your name Mark, it reminded me of him. But how are you? And welcome, new Mark. And where are you watching me from? Give a little bit of hair around here, right? Make it a bit more realistic. Because although this area is going to be overexposed, we will still have some dancing hair around this area. Alright, so we have this. It's no different. Alright. Okay. Trying to see if I missed out anything. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of fur around this area. Right. Top part. Dig in a little bit more. No, I mean I am Mark, but I had my exam, so things were a little different for some time, but now I'm back. So you were the old Mark, right? See, I remembered you. So yeah, right now we have this done. I'm gonna work on the eyes a little bit. I don't like how it's a little bit too white. I'm gonna add a little bit of information to darken it up a little bit. All right, like that. Darken it up a little bit like that. Nice. I'll make it look a little bit like an eyeball. All right. So now, after we get here, one thing that I would like to do is I would want to add in the just random spiky strokes just to make it appear a little bit more realistic. So for instance, the eyebrows here, I'll add in just random strokes here, right, like these ones, right, these ones. Although the cat's fur is much smoother, you would realize that there's always gonna be some naughty ones sticking out, right? Yeah. So there's a lot more of just messy strokes just sticking out. So for instance, the ear around here, I'll add a little bit of these ones like that. All right. But here there's no cap to it. You can do it as much as you want, or you can make it as few as you want. I like to make it a lot more. This way it feels more like a sketch, right? Like I always say that I really want it to appear like a sketch, and it's messy, but it still has it's still carrying the message, right? This, hey, Woodblock, how you doing? It's been a minute. So now I'm just adding in random strokes. For the sake of it. Right, do this areas and here and here. Cute cat. Hey, thank you, Roblox. yeah, so far so good. Yeah, so we take your time and color out this areas. Nice. Okay, so I'm now 50% satisfied. Okay, yes. So far so good. What you guys think? On a scale of 1 to 10? so. Just take my time in this area, just add in more shadows. So I'm gonna work on the whiskers. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any question, please let me know. And I will see you in my next video. All right, peace out.